Commercial UAV Expo 2019 is coming to an end. So over the past couple of days, what are my key takeaways? There's a couple. First one is around artificial intelligence. Everyone's talking about artificial intelligence, and it means many things to many people. And most people don't believe that what they're seeing today is real AI, yet the machine learning and stuff is getting much better. Lots of discussion on, do I need machine learning just for detecting or inspecting a particular asset? Do I need machine learning for running the entire grid or oil refinery? So again, what's the scope of the AI and what am I using it for? Now, a couple of fun facts around AI and what I've learned this week is, if you're doing AI or using machine learning, whatever you want to call it, for detecting defects in assets, be that on grid lines, on wind turbine blades, whatever, you need a couple of 100,000 photographs of defects in order to train the AI, and a lot of folks don't have them yet. So that's quite interesting. Second one that kind of pops up quite a lot is there's a lot of frustration in the industry. There's not a lot of movement on the whole UTM space, the regulations for flying drones commercially, especially beyond visual line of sight. Now, there is progress being made, but with the EU elections coming up and a new commission coming in, a lot of people looking at it going, it's going to slow down again and whatever. Bit of apathy. Third one is a lot more people looking at LiDAR this year. A couple of new companies here selling LiDAR solutions for drones. If you look at what happened in the US with the vegetation management around power lines, a lot more people starting to look at LiDAR and finding use cases for taking a LiDAR scan, getting your point cloud, and whether it's trying to figure out if you can get a wind turbine construction blades, transporting them through a town. Do you have to dig anything up to make space? Vegetation scans, checking for power lines, etc. Another one that's popped up quite a good bit is a lot more around what they call multi or hyperspectral photography. So we see things in a certain amount of light bands. There's companies here that were offering cameras that will capture 42 different bands of light that's reflected off a surface. A lot of it right now is in agriculture. So a lot of the wavelengths we can't even see will detect things like specific crop diseases. A lot of people starting to look at that saying, well, with all these bands of light, can I use that for anything around in looking at assets in the grid or in a power plant or an oil refinery? How can I use that kind of technology? And the last thing again was around the Drone Hero competition and seeing the different innovation. We had running engineering again here this year. They won one of the categories with their drone that goes into oil tanks or tanks, flies up, clamps onto a physical beam and does a surface contact detection measurement of the thickness of the metal. We had Clear Flight Solutions with their flapping wing robotic bird of prey, keeping birds away from airports. So it's a drone to keep birds away, increasing airline safety. It makes a change, right? The drones used to increase the airline safety by reducing bird strikes. And the last one was the University of Zurich with a foldable drone. I'll put in all the links to see this stuff, because you have to see it to believe it. It's some fascinating stuff. So again, this industry making progress, maturing, but we're still only at the beginning. You know, drones are just the first things. Weight leveling's autonomously driving around, crawling around, high Earth satellites, high altitude drones, augmented reality glasses, whatever. Lots of things happening. So fascinating. Anyway, that's it. Bye.